Same agent, same model, same tools. But one gives generic answers that waste everyone's time. The other understands context, what you need, when you need it, why it matters. The difference is what I'm calling the context layer. And that's what this new series is about. I have been building AI agents for production for years, and I noticed something. The AI agents that fails in production usually fails for one of two reasons. The first reason is bad infrastructure. No cost control, no reliability pattern, no testing. Agent crashes, burns money, cannot scale. I wrote a book about it, The Architect's Playbook, the 5 pillars, MCP, line graph, flight deck, all of it. That's the foundation. But here's now the second reason why agents fails in production. And this one is sneakier. The AI agent works well, it doesn't crashes, it handles load. The infrastructure is solid, but the output is unreliable, generic, not useful. The agent retrieved information but didn't understand context. It didn't know what was relevant. It didn't remember what happened yesterday versus last month. It couldn't draw on the right expertise at the right time. This is the problems that I wanted to solve. Not infrastructure, I covered that. The next layer, what I'm calling the context layer. Before I go further, I want to be direct about something. The context layer requires the foundation layer. You cannot skip ahead. If you don't have the 5 pillars in place, MCP for standardized tools, line graph for orchestration, the flight deck for reliability, testing and CI/CD for maintainability, the context layer won't help you. Here's why. You can have the best memory system in the world, temporal knowledge graphs, perfect context windows, but without cost governance, you will bankrupt yourself. I have seen teams burn $12,000 in 72 hours from a single retry loop. Without circuit breakers, one failing API call cascades through your entire system. Without connection pooling, you cannot handle more than a few dozen concurrent users. Without testing infrastructure, you cannot safely update or maintain anything. The context layer makes your agent smart. The foundation layer keeps your agent alive long enough to be smart. You need both. The foundation comes first. If you haven't read the Architect's Playbook or watched those videos, start here. That's the prerequisite. I'm not going to repeat infrastructure patterns in this series. I'm assuming you have them. Alright, let's talk about what this series covers. The context layer is organized into 4 parts. Each part contains a theory and the implementation in a single video. You will understand why something matters and how to build it. Here's the old way. You write a prompt, maybe save it in Notion, and hope you remember to use it next time. Your coding standards, your reviews checklist, your documentation style, scattered across files and forgotten. The new way, Claude skills, folders of instructions that auto-load based on conversation context. You don't tell Claude to use your coding standards. Claude recognizes you are doing a code review and loads them automatically. In part 1, we will build a complete skill from scratch. You will understand the formatting, triggers keywords, supporting files, and how to test that your skill actually activates when it should. I need to say this clearly. RAG is not memory. RAG is search. When you ask someone what's the status of Project Alpha, They don't just retrieve documents. They remember it was blocked last week, unblocked yesterday, and has a deadline Friday. They understand time. Vector similarity search does not understand time. It treats information from a year ago the same as information from an hour ago. That's not memory. In part 2, we will implement temporal memory using tools like graffiti. Knowledge graph that understand when things happened, not just what happened. Your agent will finally know the difference between current information and outdated information. Unit tests tell you if code runs, but how do you test if an agent's response is actually good? That's not a pass or fail question. It's a quality question. The industry is moving towards semantic evaluation. Benchmark datasets, LLM as judge patterns, quality scores, and CI/CD pipelines. You don't just test, did it respond? You test, was the response useful? In part 3, we will build an evaluation pipeline. You will have automated quality checks running on every change, catching regressions before they reach users. Context engineering is the practice of managing what information your agent has access to, when it has access, and how it decides what's relevant. Skills, memory, evaluation. They are all pieces of context engineering. In part 4, we will build a complete agent that demonstrates all 3 layers working together. Foundation from the book, context layer from this series. You will see how skills, memory, and evaluation combine into an agent that's both reliable and intelligent. One more time, the architect's playbook is the prerequisite. The 5 pillars, MCP, LangGraph, flight deck, testing, all of it. If you don't have it, the context layer won't save you. But if you do have it, this series will show you what to build on top. Subscribe if you want to watch part 1 on the weekend, and if you haven't read the book, the link is in the description. Let's build.